We human beings, Homo sapiens, have been on this planet for just a tiny fraction of the full history of life. We are unlike other species in that we are able to have a global impact on our environment through our activities.
Precise measurements by GRACE, the gravity satellite, reveal that both Greenland and Antarctica are now losing mass, several hundred cubic kilometers per year, and the rate has accelerated since the measurements began 9 years ago. Methane is also beginning to escape from the permafrost. What sea level rise can we look forward to? The last time CO2 was 390 ppm, today's value, sea level was higher by at least 15 meters, 50 feet. Where you're sitting now would be underwater. Most estimates are that this century we will get at least 1 meter. I think it will be more if we keep burning fossil fuels, perhaps even 5 meters, which is 18 feet. This century or shortly thereafter. The important point is that we will have started a process that is out of humanity's control.
So late 18th century, ocean surface acidification has increased by 30%. A higher acid content means calcifying species, like oysters and clams and shallow water corals, are at risk, putting the entire ocean food web at risk. This is bad news for the 1 billion people relying on the ocean as its primary source of protein. Climate change has also caused the sea level to rise. Just in the last century, sea levels have risen 6.7 inches. But the rate in the last decade has nearly doubled. Sea levels have risen because as the ocean gets warmer, it swells. On top of that, glaciers and ice sheets are melting. Antarctica lost 36 cubic miles of ice between 2002 and 2005, and since 1994, each year on average, the Earth has lost 400 billion tons from its glaciers. That's like an ice cube 7.5 kilometers on a side, 4 miles on a side, melting and flowing into the sea. When all that ice melts, it fills up our oceans, and just like filling up a bathtub, the shores can't hold all that water, and coastal regions get flooded. Troubling signs of climate change are increased extreme weather events. Natural disasters like floods, tornadoes, and deadly heat waves are more obvious to humans because of their immediate impact and their sharing of the images in the media.
This one's a lot more bold, it's a lot more assertive as they become more confident in the science. And so they're using words like unprecedented, irreversible, things that they might have left out a few years ago for diplomatic reasons are not left out this year. It's starting to get to the point where, the reports are catching up with the science, which is, oftentimes the science will establish something, the IPCC will be slow to adopt it, not slow to adopt it this time around. They are very assertive in saying that humans are causing irreversible changes to this Earth.